Hey everyone. I wanted to talk about many things, but what should I talk about? I think I'll talk about this topic. They're both important ones, but we'll talk about this one. So, well, in the corner of my phone, I see some little weird thing. I don't know why it's there. Let's hope this video works. So anyhow, I don't know, was I watching something? I don't know, somewhere. It must have been YouTube or something I read. And they said, oh, I wish I knew what it was. Well, if I wasn't half asleep, I probably would know what it was, right? I cannot stand when I can't center these right. Okay, so, oh, what was it? Let me think a second if I could remember. I think it might have been a YouTube, like movie. They have movies on YouTube you can watch. I think it was that. So someone had, I believe they had cancer on the movie. And so they had told family members, like, you know those kind of family members that you never see? Not even the ones that come around once for Christmas. Those kind. I don't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really have that problem. But, so they were telling them, and I guess they didn't have very long to live. And so they decided to have all family over and everything, and do fun things and, stuff like that. And I know I've mentioned before what I refer to as the funeral party. I think it's ridiculous because the person isn't there. Yes, it's supposed to be a celebration of their life, or so they say nowadays. That's what they call it. And a lot of churches call it a celebration of life, when you have a funeral and you have it in the church. Maybe it's just my religion, I don't know. But anyhow, I could never understand that. And this movie that I was watching, I don't know what it's called, they were, talking about that. And a couple of family members had said, isn't it something, just because we find out someone either we know or in our family? I think there were a lot of friends there too that had never got together, right? One of those fair weather friends. They said, but all of a sudden when they have cancer or they're going to die, we get together. We give them attention. And why didn't we do this before? And I always thought that a lot. I thought about that a lot because I was the one, and I know I share this about letter writing. I love to write letters. I love to receive letters. When the computer thing came along and, there was email and no one writes letters. I can't stand it. I love, love, love to read letters. I love to write letters. I love to write. So anyhow, I veered off there. Anyhow, that is kind of true when you think about it, because what was I going to say? I had another thought. I always thought this come into my head. I should have a piece of paper as I'm talking. I just go off the cuff. I don't have nothing scripted here. It's just me talking from my heart. But I don't know. It was something about TV that had to do with people dying. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. Anyhow, so why isn't it that when people are okay, people don't give the time of day to pick up a phone and call them, or to, I don't know, people write letters anymore. Write a letter, or let's get together. Well, let's pretend we don't have what's going on in our world. Let's pretend this is 2019. They don't. Only till it's like the last time. I think that's wrong. I myself, I try to always, I would have a phrase. Yeah, now that wasn't what I was going to say, but I would always have a phrase. You only get to see people you haven't seen at weddings and funerals. And isn't that true when you think about it? The people that you meet at the wedding and funeral may be people that you want to get together, or maybe you don't. But you know what I mean? Why is it only at wedding and funerals? Or as I said, when someone finds out. That's not right. I don't think it's right. And again, these are just my opinions. I'm not in the Mensa Society or anything, these are just my opinions, what I've, looked through life. Like, and I think I shared this before, my mother who gave birth to me, and then I had a mother who raised me, which was her sister, and then there was an older sister. So the older sister died of pancreatic cancer. And she found out she had it, and she knew she didn't have much time, so she planned out her own funeral party. And she had a lot of money, so she picked out the cake, a beautiful, all these cakes and stuff, and she was asking her sister, the mom that raised me, to help. And oh, she was all broken up, my mom. And my other mom, who gave birth to me, had already died. I had found her dead on the kitchen floor when I was 15 years old, my biological mother. So anyhow, my mom, who raised me, was all just broken up. She was crying and said she couldn't do it. And I was surprised my aunt, the one dying of pancreatic cancer, was, just like business as usual, has to be done. She didn't want anyone to have to worry about planning all this, which I guess that's good if someone can do that. I don't think I could be that strong. But anyhow, so she planned everything from what kind of salads and sweets, and this was in Toronto, so they got a lot of good stuff. Oh my goodness. Thank God I enjoyed some food in life before I can't eat anymore, right? But anyhow, so when she finally passed away, she wasn't around long, but anyhow, when she passed away, everything was all set, the caterers, everything was catered. And I could not eat the food, the beautiful, wonderful food, because I remember sitting there with her and my mom, planning out what to get. Like, she asked my mom what she would like there, what I would like there, and it was just, I couldn't eat it. I just couldn't eat it. I literally was sick to my stomach thinking, just, I don't remember, a week, a month ago, whenever we planned it, she was here planning it. Now we are all having a party. Oh, there was a noise. I hope it's not my fridge went one last time and it's done. Let's hope not. I don't know what that noise was. But anyhow, I thought, how sad. She's not here. Everyone's here but her. And I've noticed that even when I was a little girl, when they'd have these, I don't know, what do you even call them? Is there a name? I don't know. I call them funeral parties. I think they're horrible because the person is not there. I know it's supposed to mean you're there for the family or the people remaining, but really, what I observed, even as a kid, people aren't really around that person. They'll shake their hand or hug them, but then they mingle with other people. So it's just a gathering, a mingling time to eat people's delicious food. I don't know. That's the way I've always thought of it that way. I thought, it doesn't make sense to me. But really, why don't people take time out during the time you have the people? Because we don't know. If you don't know now that you're not promised it tomorrow, I don't know what will convince you, because I've always known. I think I've my whole life kind of known. But when my older son had cancer when he was 13, I knew that really hit me hard, that, you know what? We're not promised it tomorrow. We're not even promised the next minute. All we're promised is right now. Right now, as I'm speaking, this is it. None of us are promised to see this video when I put it up. I know this is kind of gloom and doom, but it's reality. My channel is very real. But anyhow, so I guess my message in this would be, if you still have people you love that are around, take the time to pick up the phone and just chat with them. Or if you choose to go out into this crazy world we live in, make a lunch date, or just, I don't know. We don't even have malls around here, I don't think. Well, I don't know what you do. I don't know. We haven't left the house. We don't know anything what's around us. Everything's pretty much not there anymore. But again, I guess we're pretending it's 2019. So maybe go to the mall, have a coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. But do something now. Don't do it when it's, at the end. You don't have to do anything I'm saying. I'm not telling you to do it. But do you get what I'm trying to say? In that movie, whatever it was, it just really touched me that, that's the way I've always felt, And, I mean, it's nice people do that, and it's nice when people, some of the people there, they went on a couple of vacations, which is great if you have that kind of money to go travel together, so you do that. Like when when my son had cancer, I don't know, someone must have called because I didn't, but the Make-A-Wish people contacted us, and we were able to go on a wish trip. Now, we could have never gone. We went to Florida, and they had a choice. You could do it now or later. And of course, I didn't know what to do, but right away I thought, what if he doesn't make it? So I chose to do it during his treatment, in between his treatments. And I was very grateful that there was an organization like that, because at that time we were not in a good place. I had been remarried, and we just had a baby, and my ex-husband was ruining my life even as I was remarried. And I won't even go into that story, but anyhow, so I was grateful. Oh yeah, and my new husband didn't have a job. I didn't know that he wasn't this union painter. He lied. But you know, when you're in love, when you're in love, it's just like you don't even hear those words. So I had a lot of red flags. But anyhow, back to the topic at hand, Sandy Mom. Anyhow, it wasn't a good time for us. So I was very grateful for this organization. I mean, in hindsight, I didn't know if he had a 99% chance of surviving, I would have waited. He was in a wheelchair. He was so weak. His brother was wheeling him around. Did he enjoy himself? I don't know. The only good thing was he was still able to eat then, so he did enjoy a lot of food. They had a big turkey drumstick there, and just all kinds of, you know how it is. We went to Disney. And then we went to this thing where they got knights on horses. Oh, medieval times. Oh, that was really nice. I mean, these are things that at that time, that season of my life, we couldn't have done it. Plus, we each got a lot of spending money. I mean, we came home with money. It was a wonderful situation. So I was thankful for that. So I guess people who have the money feel, that's the way to do it. And, there's other ways to look at it. Just me, this is personally. It just feels empty to me that the person you love is gone and now you're all together. I mean, if it was really, they were all together. I mean, even at my mom's funeral, or my dad's, I don't know. I think it was my mom's. No, it was my dad's or my uncle's. A couple people were from out of town, and the one person asked one of my friends, "Oh, where's a good place to go shopping?" And I'm thinking exactly what I think. This is not about let's celebrate the life, or let's give a hug to the person who's missing. I think it was my dad. Yeah. Where's a good place to shop? And then they leave to go shopping? Are you kidding me? See what I mean? I mean, maybe you haven't ran into these things. Maybe you have things that people are all together. I think in the Jewish religion, they sit 7 days with the body or something. I don't know. If anyone knows about that, let me know. I know I could look it up, but my internet sucks. But anyhow, so that's just my too much time on my hand and thinking, and I don't know, just sharing my thoughts. So what are your thoughts about that? I know it's kind of nobody likes to talk about that subject, but what are your thoughts? I'm interested. I've always been interested. Do people think the same way? And are the ones you've gone to, do they really wrap their arms, not literally, but literally, give them a hug, but literally wrap your arms around the person, help them out. Like at the end of the thing, I was washing all the dishes. Did anyone stay to help? I mean, I didn't eat the food. That was my choice because I couldn't. I feel sick to my stomach and I'm washing the dishes. And I was there when she was planning her funeral. See what I mean? You would think people would stay after and do the dishes for you. That's kind of my point, what I was trying to say. So I don't know. Have you had different, better experiences? Maybe you think different because you've had different experiences. Share below if you want. I'd be very interested to know. So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share. If you hit the like, it would really, really help me. I've been here, the YouTubers begging for it. I'm not going to beg. I'm not begging anyone for anything. But, I notice when I have comments, but I don't have likes. If you hit the like button, I promise you, it doesn't cost you any money. Oh, as I'm looking up here in my kitchen, I have a thing put up high so he couldn't see where I had Polly's cookies. And his father must have got into it because he never puts a top back on. He ate all the cookies. Oh, isn't that great? Sorry. Just thought I'd throw in a little tidbit of the day. Anyhow, if you can just press that like button, it costs you nothing, but it really helps our channel to be shared. Like, it goes out there for people who watch channels similar to mine, or people who watch channels similar to mine, or who watch my channels. I don't know if I make any sense. Just if you don't even want to watch my video, just press the like button. It would really help, and you're helping my son. And that's the most important thing. I never started this YouTube to have a channel. I didn't even know you can make money on YouTube. I enjoy doing it. I mean, I would have quit long ago. I've been doing this for a long time. I would have quit if I don't enjoy it. I really enjoy it, but but I know now that you can make some money, and now that this has happened to my son, it would be great. I mean, I'm not going to make a lot, but anything would be more than I have now. So by you hitting the like button, you can help my son. But anyhow, off that topic, don't forget to be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know. They may be looking for a dress for someone's funeral. Like I had to buy my mom a dress. That was a horrifying situation. But be kind to people. You just don't know. And we're all going through the same thing in this world. Pray for the people across the sea. And most importantly, be kind to yourself and stay safe. Bye for now. Thanks for stopping by.